Today on the Platinum Patrol, we have another game from the RathFr Raws. He's been sending us a lot of replays recently. We'll have to see what he does in this one. As the Terran up against the Zerg. His opponent does not have a floating portrait next to his base. That makes me think Raws is favored because he knows how to add a floating portrait next to his base. Very impressive. I'm not sure why this isn't his usual one. Usually it's a picture of a cat. But right now it's not a cat. I'm a little disappointed. His opponent is sending his overlord across the map. It's floating. Yeah, it's floating over. It's impressive. Now, one of these days, Raws will take a gold base and do something crazy. But for now, looks like he's just gonna make a barracks. Did I see that right? Yeah, the overlord's cute on top of this rock. That way he can see the ramp. Very impressive. Back in his base, the Zerg's getting a hatchery. Probably getting a extractor. Oh, go on. Oh, you can do it. You have enough money. There you go. And this guy's gonna make the spawning pool. Yeah, there we go. Standard opening from the Zerg. Raws is sending a SCV down to the low ground to start his command center down there. That's some excellent game sense. Knows opponent's not coming at him with some early Zerglings. That's good at least. It's probably unlikely that happens, so this is probably pretty safe, but it would be really annoying if some Zerglings just showed up right now and canceled this. Raws is building a Marine. Looks like he didn't finish his wall off here either. He'll probably get around to that. Hopefully before he's supply blocked in a couple seconds. Or maybe he's just going to drop down a supply drop from this orbital. No, there's a mule. He's at 22. He starts a supply depot. Let's see if he gets supply block. How about Shimo-shan? Does he have an overlord coming? Sure does. Raws is supply blocked now. If this SCV finishes, or this something queued up after this Marine. Up, supply blocked. At 2 minutes 19 seconds. Not for very long though. But there's not much else going on to comment on right now. This overlord avoided these Marines, even the one on this rock. It's impressive. And Raws drops a bunker down and finishes his natural. Looks like he's going to be going for some more mining. Over here, his opponent looks like he's making 2 queens. Yeah, now making a 3rd queen and a lair. Alright, all this seems pretty fine to me. Looks like we're going to have a longer game today. And Raws finishes up this safety bunker for his 3 Marines now. Oh yeah, they almost got a squad together. And Raws is still making SCVs and dropping the mules. So we can get some money here. It's pretty nice. And it appears that he's making a reactor. So maybe we'll see a few more Marines. Or he's going to swap this with the barracks with a factory and make some Helions. We'll see what he goes for. 2 Zerglings over here. 2 Zerglings not going to do much of anything. But good to scout with. Probably had him in case of a Reaper earlier. Does Raws have any vision at all? Nope, Raws is playing a single player game now. No interaction with his opponent at all. And he does not care what his opponent does this game. He's just going to do his build. And then he's going to attack his opponent. On the other hand, his opponent looked across the map. Now he's staring at a lair. Oh, we see the spire coming down though. Wow. At least this guy scouted his opponent a tiny bit. I'm not sure why there's 2 Zerglings still in his main though. He'll be using those to look at something. Anyone starting upgrades? Probably. No, never mind. What is it with these replays and no one getting upgrades? Like, there's not even a stim or a combat shield here. Probably because he's gonna make a tank. Alright then. Zerg. By the way, when we say no upgrades, this guy doesn't have Zergling speed. It's not done yet. It's a little sketchy there, but whatever. He didn't need it. And Raws is getting his 3rd CC and mining out this back mineral patch. That's pretty good, and it looks like this barracks is flying down to land. And Raws has 1 tank and a bunker. Alright. Seriously, this is like a campaign level defense. You get a tank and a bunker. then you wait for them to attack you, then when they attack you, you go across the map and counterattack. And Raws is getting an engineering bay. Oh, will he start an upgrade? Seeing as no one else has any upgrades except... Yep, no one else has any upgrades yet. Maybe Raws can do it. Will he start an upgrade before his opponent finishes Zergling speed? Oh, looks like he might have finished it. Nope. Looks like he canceled Zergling speed. That's impressive. So we are now at 5 minutes and 30 seconds and no one has started an upgrade. Oh, there we go. He restarted Zergling speed. And now we have air weapons and Baneling speed. Alright. Raws has a battle cruiser. Alright, I guess you don't need an upgrade if you can build one of those. Costs enough money anyway. And we'll have to see if this battle cruiser does very much. These SCVs all around here are not doing too much work. Get back to work. 2 Widow Mines. Are we seeing the Widow Mine BC comp from Ross again? I've seen Raws use this pretty frequently. I'm not sure how effective of a army composition it is, but he really likes to use it. It looks like there's a lot of Zerglings here. And we have 2 evolution chambers. And our Zerg's taken 4 bases. Alright, so he wants to macro up. Even though he's trying to macro up as a Zerg with 4 bases, he only has 49 workers, which is less than Raws has. It's pretty sad. There's a random Widow Mine here. I guess this is in case of a Zergling run by. Alright, so the BC flies across the back, but it's going to find 9 Mutalisks. It looks like these 9 Mutalisks are going to scare off the battlecruiser. Does it take one out? It does take one out. He'll probably get a second one. This guy is not microing his Mutalisks at all, and Raws is not microing his battlecruiser to target them. Jump the BC! Alright, so it jumps out, takes out 1 Mutalisk. So need the repairs because the Mutalisks are on the way to his base. There's only 8 now. Sorry, there's 7 now. And there were 8 earlier, not 9. But he sees the repair, and Shimo Shan runs away. Oh, looks like he takes a Widow Mine shot on one of the Mutalisks. Very impressive. The Widow Mines are scaring off the Mutalisks, though. That's pretty good for Raws. Just put on one Widow Mine and all the Mutalisks run away. Oh, they didn't take the shot. They saw the lock on and left. Makes sense. So, currently, we have 29 Zerglings, 7 Mutalisks, and 3 Banelings versus 2 Battlecruisers, a tank, 4 Marines, and 8 Widow Mines. Those Widow Mines are the scary part. Alright, here's a question though. If you see your opponent's army composition is Widow Mine Battlecruiser, why are you making Zergling Baneling? This is like the literal anti-counter. You see Widow Mine BC, and you make the only units. We make units that can't shoot up, and that get obliterated by Widow Mines. What is this? Alright, anyway, 2 battlecruisers are falling into the lair now. Remodeling down the Queen. Some drones are going to die here. We'll have to take a look at how many go down. 4 or 5 so far, and he F2A moves all of his Banelings back to his main to stop the battlecruisers. Now they're... Well, I think those 2 battlecruisers could have beaten 6 Mutalisks. I don't think Raws had to jump away there. There's no queens. But he left, letting his opponent... Oh, his opponent's making a Corruptor to add to his 3 Corruptors. Alright, so there's actually some units now to fight the battlecruisers instead of the Banelings. Because the Banelings didn't work out so well when they tried to hit the battlecruisers. Back in his base, Raws is stacked up on 270 energy he could be dropping. He has a planetary as 3rd. There's Widow Mines scattered through his bases. He even got one in his main. They're mostly at his 3rd though. Alright, here comes another F2A move by the Zerg. We'll have to see what comes with it. How much damage. Where's he going to go? We'll have to see if Ross is prepared for this. We'll watch his vision for a little bit. He's building another command center for his 4th and 5th. They could just be planetaries too. He's got 3 BCs. Does he know this attack is coming? And where is it going to hit from? Ross has like no map vision here. And he has enough bank where he could just drop a sensor tower and not be too concerned. He's got like a 1500 bank. Alright, he sends the BCs out. His opponent has not come in with the movement of his army. Alright, here it comes. So go into Ross's natural. Here, let's watch Ross's vision. Here comes the attack. The tank's defending off for now. Wow. That was very efficient. A lot of Zerglings just went down. And now we have, it looks like, a lot of BCs Coming in, but one dies to the Corruptors, and this Widowmine gets a good shot off, but Raws' main now has 10 or 20 Banelings in it. The Widowmine he burrowed in it. Ooh, didn't get off a shot, and these BCs are getting chased through Ross's bases by Corruptors. Good thing they retreated. I'm not sure. So, I think he just spent all his Banelings. Ross lost an entire base there. Ross has lost the base, and he lost all of his SCVs in his main. He's down to 35 SCVs now. Widowmine doesn't get a shot off, but it scares the Corruptors away from using their special ability on his command center. Supply depot burns up, and we'll have to see. The Zerg's coming back. Raws does not seem to be too ready for this. His BCs are getting driven away by these Corruptors. The Corruptors do have pretty low health now. He doesn't have a wall in his base though. But the Zerg doesn't care that there's no wall. He's going to attack a factory. Alright then. Widowmine's holding the line, backed by the base. This factory will die. And it looks like Raws' fusion core might go down. No, he can't build BCs then. He's losing his starports. Alright, Raws, you've got to do something about this now. You can't just let him eat your base. Alright, Ross is starting to defend. Corruptors are here. There's enough Yamatos to turn the fight. Yeah, and now these Widowmines and tanks in the back are getting taken out. Looks like we got a nice round. Ross is flying to command centers somewhere. Planetary will stop the Zerglings, and Raws has driven off the Corruptors with enough battlecruisers and Yamatos. Somehow the supplies are even, but I say somehow because this guy's got 2,500 bank and is not building something with it. I could just pump out 10 Corruptors right now. But he isn't. Raws' Widowmines are working out pretty well considering his opponent keeps making Banelings. But I think his opponent has learned to not make Zergling Baneling versus Battlecruiser Widowmine now. Because he's not doing it now. He's only making Corruptors, which is probably the right choice. Raws is getting his upgrades. Speaking of the upgrades, what do we have? We have wow, we actually have some pretty good upgrades on the ground Zerg from this guy. He's got like level 2 melee armor. He's got level 1 air weapons and armor too. It's not bad. Raws, on the other hand, does not have those upgrades. His battlecruisers coming in here, they take out one Corruptor, then blink one away, they teleport it away, take out a second one. More show up though, and now he's gonna take out a third Corruptor. That's a good value. Now he can leave. Don't lose any battlecruisers. One dies. Not ideal. 3 Corruptors for a battlecruiser. Seems like an okay resource trade, but not when you would want to be taking all that frequently. Ross is gonna finish his 2-2 on his battlecruisers. Why is there a base here? Alright, Alright, Ross, this guy has Mutalisks, right? And Corruptors, and his main's here, and you know his army's here. Its most likely flight path to your base is across this one. And you don't have enough missile turrets to drive away the Corruptors from taking out this planetary with their abilities. Although maybe the Widowmines will do it. You know, I bet what's going to happen here, and Raws sent us this replays, because these Corruptors are going to fly over these 4 Widowmines, and all blow up. And his opponent's going to GG him. That's my prediction here. The Zerg's getting another base, so these two are expanding in opposite directions. This guy likes going up, and Ross likes going sideways. Interesting. This Overlord has been here the entire game, and he knows that this isn't being rebuilt. So what does the opponent think is going on? Oh, here we go. Let's watch the opponent's vision here. Ross is going to fly 4 BCs into like 12 Corruptors and leave. Alright, here come the Corruptors. Ooh, we're going to blink out. Yeah, blink out after taking out some Corruptors. Okay. Now, here come the... Oh no, don't do it! Don't do it! Oh, they don't all die, but that was some good damage there. Units all need to heal. The Mutalisks will heal pretty quickly. They're all red. If this last, I guess if they didn't get enough splash to all die here. A lot of them did seem to go down, though. A lot of health, I mean, went down. So he's going to have to pull back and can't engage Ross right now. That's pretty nice for Ross. There's 31 SCVs here. Raws is up to like 70 workers. This Zerg is only at 56. He's got 5 bases, but he doesn't have very many workers for those bases. Does he have a larva shortage or something? No, he's got 22 larvae. Probably wants to be getting those. Ooh, the battlecruiser gets caught. He's not jumping out in time. That 1 second delay, not letting him get it out. This one jumps out. And it looks like this base is going to die. There's a planetary and 3 missile turrets, so that's not going to cut it for the Corruptors. And there comes the abilities. He's going to need these missile turrets to stay alive, but they're not going to, and the repair won't be enough. The BCs will have to try and get here in time, and Raws looks like he hesitates for a second there. And it looks like his base will go down, but Yamato's taking out a lot of Corruptors again. Still, this base did die. That was a planetary. Thor is here, and we have the Thor walk by. He doesn't want to engage. Valkyrie wants to engage though. He's not the one who wants to though. And it goes down too. How many battlecruisers have died this game? 5? Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it would be. 43 SCVs though. Yikes. High-sec auto-tracking coming here from Ralston is 3-3. Let's see if the starport. Doesn't matter, he's supply block, can't use the starport anyway. And the Zergling's coming to Raw's main. He's gonna lose his starport, he's gonna lose his factory. Raws, defend your base. Thor's gonna hold the line here. It's just hanging out. These Zerglings will take it out though. They have pretty good upgrades. Does he get his 3-3 yet? No, but he's getting his upgraded air weapons again. Probably a good choice in all these VCs. And it looks like the the orbital dies. Raws is losing his main right now. Obviously not ideal. But Raws is gonna be down to 3 base versus a 5-3 Zerg, and he's gonna have no main. He's gonna lose. Oh, the army's gonna finish the upgrades. Go, quick! All right, that one they just finished in time. At least Raws gets his upgrade. Does he even get high-sec auto tracking too? So the Zerg tried to take out like all of his upgrades, and then it was less than a second away from taking them all out, and didn't do it. So even though Raws lost his main, he's still in this because he has 3 planetary fortresses. He's got 2 more CCs over here. So all of Raw's structures are now behind the in the back of the Golden Wall now. Every single one. Does his opponent know this? Yeah, he knows there's 3 bases back here. He probably thinks he's okay though, because he's up so much supply. He imagines those Yamatos to take out some more Corruptors. One problem for Raws right now is he's really supply blocked. He's like 35 supply underneath his or over his max. He's going to need a lot of depots to come down. He's getting more starports down here in his secret back expansions. There's the supply depots. Alright, so these bases his opponent knows about. His opponent still only on 50 workers. You have 6 or 5 bases, bro. You got like 2 workers mining these things. This one's got 0. Makes some drones. Raws is gonna take a 4th. He's taking he's taking the base right outside his opponent's main. Because this is a good idea. These 4 Widow Mines here. These are the Hero Widow Mines? Yeah, these are the ones that took out that Mutalist group earlier. They have like 10 kills. Oh, here we go. Raws. Oh, he spots a couple of units. He's going for the flying CC. And Raws is now under attack by a lot of Mutalists. Looks like this base might be in trouble. The BCs are trying to fight the Mutalists. Looks like during this his opponent's not building anything. Shimo-shan coming in here. The Mutalists taking out all the SCVs, working on the planetary. The BCs jump away from the Corruptors onto the Mutas. This looks pretty rough though. The planetary does die. These are the new starports here. Don't let those die. Ooh, the Zerglings are running in now too. All the battle cruisers go down. I'm not sure how Raws is going to come back from this. It looks like... Yikes. He's down very low army. He must have like some... He's down to just Widow Mines scattered through his bases, I think. Yeah, he's down to just Widow Mines. 4 Widow Mines. Queuing up some BCs. We'll see what they do. This planetary's going to go down again for these Corruptors. And Raws doesn't look too far behind if you look at like the army supply and workers, but he has no production structures other than these 2 factories. Fun fact, if you start a building with an add-on and the add-on dies, you can continue making the unit that was using that add-on, even though it's not there anymore. Go figure. Raws still has these 3 BCs. These are his hero units right now. And it looks like he's still alive. His opponent needs more drones. Please make some drones. 4 queens for 5 bases isn't great either. Make some queens and make some drones, brother. You need them. Long distance mining going on as Raws rebuilds another command center. I'm not sure how he keeps getting all this money for command centers and planetaries. Probably by not building an army. Alright, here it comes again. The Corruptors flying in. The Starforce are going to finish these 2 BCs and they're going to immediately attack. He's got to jump them out. Save their... Alright, so that's saved. Loses another factory, it's going to be Yamato, then run away. Yeah. Drops another corruptor, jumps out, loses his factories again, or starports I mean. He starts another command center. I don't see how Raws is gonna win this game. He has like no production. There's a fusion. Look at this SCV mining line. Yikes. Alright, so our Zerg is taking more bases, probably good. Honestly, I'm surprised at this point Raws hasn't just started mining from the golds across from his hidden back. We're going to keep running in here anyway. These corruptors are doing some pretty good damage here, but the missile turrets and widow mines to help out really drive them back. These overseers are getting taken out too. That's not the biggest deal. How does this Zerg have so little supply? Can you make some drones, brother? Please. The resources lost are fairly even in the minerals, but the gas is really bad for the Zerg. That being said, he's short on minerals too, so it's just a drone problem here. I'm pretty sure using the existing drone to make this hatchery went from 50 drones to 49. He should be at like 80 probably. That'd be good. Stop transferring drones, make new ones. You need more drones. Raws is still coming in here. Raws has a massive bank, but he cannot spend it because production keeps dying. Which is very bad. In case anyone needed me to tell them that. But you all knew that. Raws comes in here, he spines the corruptors again, immediately jumps out, takes some damage on his battlecruisers. He doesn't care about the repair because he has so much money for repair. But he really needs production structures. Where is he going to put them? I'm surprised he's all these supply depots live. There were Zerglings on them earlier. Fusion core. There are no... Raws has no production structures right now. Yikes. Yeah, he does not have a single production structure on the map, except this barracks. Which he's not going to use. Oh, here goes the spike boats, they're going down. So these mutalisks. Look at these glaive worms bouncing. Look at that. They bounce between all these things. They bounce pretty fast, I've never noticed that before. Repair coming down on this turret by one SCV, two SCVs. Alright, you got the repair in time. And it looks like the turrets drive away the mutalisks. Dude, you like the entire map. Look at this, you have like the entire map. Make some drones, make a greater spire, and send like 2 broodlords with your army, and you'll take out these turrets and stop losing your stuff to them. Please. I'm okay if you don't do that, because that'd be hilarious if you manage to lose this game somehow. Which I'm pretty sure should not be losable at this point, but you're gonna do it if you don't make units and more drones, and units to actually fight. What is this, like 7 missile turrets here? I have no idea why this game is still going on. Oh no, Raws, use your SCVs. Mine. Mine, mine, mine. There you go. Nice. They were probably repairing and it stopped. Raws is finally able to make some starports again. Maybe he can build some units. You know, if you've been unable to build units for 5 minutes, you should have lost the game. Typically. But, oh, here we go. Is this the Zerglings again? Yeah, massive number of Zerglings are coming in. Raws is starting. Is this a double planetaries up here? Please tell me there's 2 planetaries up here. But they're getting cancelled by the Zerglings running in, and now the air comes in too. Raws pulls out of this base. There's nothing here to mine anyway. It's just a static defense at this point. And it looks like the turrets are driving him back again. Here comes the Zerglings. This base is going to go down. But how many kills will a planetary get? It starts with 4 at a time. Alright. Looks like there's a lot of kills on this planetary. Too bad there wasn't like a broodlord or something you could use. We got up to 40 or 50 kills, that planetary. Just make a broodlord. In the meantime, Raws is harassing on the other side of the map with his battlecruisers. See what he does here. His opponent's, he's killed 30 drones already, but his base over here is dying. There's so many missile turrets. You need to use your corruptors to take out this planetary because the Zerglings aren't going to cut it in this tight regrouped area. Especially with this Helion here. And we have another 50 kill planetary fortress. This guy's awful. The Zerg. How are you losing this? This should not be possible. Go back. Go back to Bronze League, please. Out. I was going to point out that we have a 7 base Zerg who is currently losing. He was a 7 base Zerg losing to a 2 base Terran. He didn't even kill the fusion core. He knows the fusion core is here, right? Look, he knows the fusion core is here. You know the fusion core is here. Your opponent's only making battle cruisers. Why don't you just kill it with the Zerglings instead of running them in here? Ross is finished repairing. Need to mine, Ross. Get those guys back to work. Okay, I don't know what this guy's issue is. He's finally making drones, but he needs a lot more drones. I'm just going to point out that this guy's somehow behind now. Our Zerg. Look at this. What's this, guys? This is a lair. For those of you who don't play Zerg, actually, if you don't play Zerg, you know this too. If you don't play the game, and you didn't play StarCraft 1, you might not know that a lair can upgrade into a hive. And a hive can let you make higher tier units, like Broodlords and Vipers. And they'll do higher level upgrades like level 3 to help fight against your opponent. Instead, we're just sitting here with a lair and making Corruptor and 2 Mutalisks and Zerglings. Probably going to win this game, isn't he? Here come a lot of trouble. Alright, well, based on this replay, Shimo-shan is secretly a bronze player, playing on like his friend's account or something, because this is embarrassing. No, don't make this hatchery. Make more drones. Okay, actually, this is actually not a bad idea. You can make this hatchery, but make some more drones afterwards. I thought he was pretty low. No, yeah, make some drones here. Oh no, is this what I think it is? Guys, he figured out how to make a hive. Ross might actually be in trouble. You think he knows how to use a hive though? Like to make a greater spire and make a broodlord? I think there's too many battlecruisers now though. He just needs more and more corruptors, and he can't afford them because he doesn't have enough workers. Ross is up by like 50 army supply. I wonder if he knows it. Has Ross even left the map other than that one drone harass recently? This is all Ross knows. Ross doesn't know that the top 3 bases in the center and top right are taken. He does know his opponent only has a lair though, so that's something. Ooh, is Ross finally gonna take this gold base over here? Where's this orbital going? Or command center, I mean. Well, wherever it's going, we're not going to find out because it's going to get shot down by these corruptors. It's unfortunate. Looks like it's dead. In the meantime, though, this hatchery might go down. Did Raws just Yamato it and then run, or he shoot it? Not sure. Loses another command center. How many command centers have died this game? That's a really interesting statistic. We've lost 2 orbitals, 2 command centers, and 4 planetaries. That is a lot of bases that have gone down. But the resources lost is getting more and more in favor of Ross here. He just might be able to do it. Actually, I think he can do it at this point. I don't think his opponent has any idea what he's doing. Looks like we're not making drones. We're making corruptors. That's fine. How much larvae do you have? 16. Alright. You can make some more drones. I'm just going to point out this guy was on 7 or 8. Well, he's on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 bases now. 6 bases. 4 mining bases. But he can't afford to make corruptors. You'd think he'd realize he needs more drones. And he does. He builds some drones. Builds 3. Not a bad start. Need more. Ross has a... Alright. Oh no, the fusion core finally goes down. I wonder if he saw it and just right-clicked on it. Would have been a good idea. Oh. Please tell me you're going to fly in here again. This base that's not mining. Dude, come on. Come on, you know you want it. You know you want it. You got level 3 weapons. You know what would be better than level 3 weapons? A Greater Spire and a Broodlord. Like one Broodlord breaks this position until the battlecruisers show up. Raws is in another epic 30-minute game almost. Let's see if he gets there. He queues up air armor. And he actually has a little bit of money going on. Alright. No, don't make Mutalisks. Please stop. Battlecruiser Widowmine is not... Oh no. Well, that's GG. I knew it. Once you see that many Widowmine hits go down, that's game over. Well, Raws, you definitely deserve to win that one.